My name is Autumn. I have been doing singing and dancing and meditating for the past 5 years, about. I've been singing my whole life, and that's what I love to do the most. Ever since I was a little girl, I would always lock myself up in my room and imitate my favorite singers. At the time, I liked Britney Spears and J-Lo. Those were my favorite singers. I'd say my whole life, my biggest inspiration has been God. Ever since, like I said, when I was a little girl, I was singing a lot. And the first time I ever got to sing in public was at the Greek Orthodox Church. And I was singing with my father, and he played guitar. And it was just a really sweet moment together that we had. And from that point, I just, I don't know, I got like stage fever. When my grandfather passed, that was a pretty dark moment in my life. And then I started to question who I was, because when he passed away, me, my dad, and my grandmother were in the room together. And we all woke up when he was pronounced dead, like when he left his body. It's like we could all feel him leave the room. And then that made me realize, well, maybe whatever was him was not that body, because I felt him leave the room. Singing helps me connect with my breath in a way that I'm not thinking about how I'm connecting with my breath, because I'm singing. When I sing, I lose sense of myself, not in a way that I don't know who I am, but I lose sense of being in time. I have a spiritual teacher. His name is Mooji Baba, and when I first saw him on YouTube, I was really struck by the simplicity of his guidance. He helped me see my spiritual ego, which is the ego that disguises and wears the mask of being a spiritual person in order to appear a certain way to people. I would say really on my spiritual journey, I'm here. And where am I going? I don't know, because I don't know what the future holds. But all I want is just to always feel connected to Source, God, Allah, Jehovah, Shiva, Krishna, whatever anyone may want to call the divine or grace. My goal is just to always feel that connection and to live my life in a way that I'm not obstructing that connection, and live my life in a way that I'm staying true to myself and not letting my mind dictate how I'm going to live my life. My truth is that when something is actually truth, it's verifiable through multiple places. Where something is, if it's not truth, it may be true in this instance, but not true in that instance. Only your heart really knows where you belong and where you need to go. If you're going to use your mind to try to figure that out or plan it, you may come up with a lot of plans, but nothing is ever going to come out like you plan it out. And in fact, if you could plan it, you probably wouldn't do that great of a job. Not to say that we can't plan things practically, because there's always ways in which we can be more efficient and more practical and more intentional with our time. However, there are some things in life that are happening spontaneously out of the moment, and it's just beautiful and perfect that way.